Alright, let's see about this. The controller and the cursor's working fine. This is ultra high preset. Running on Winlator, a Windows container emulator. Running on Wine, the Turnip plus Zinc backend, or translation. I think it's running on Vulkan. It's getting a good 30 FPS consistently. It's not ideal. Ideal would be 60, but 30 and 40 is more than playable, especially at these settings. Yeah, getting a little stutter here and there. That's probably the cells loading in the distance that I'm not even fucking seeing. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I've set the FPS cap to 60, so it won't go over that no matter what. Ooh, there we go. See, yeah, those are the lag spikes. Overall, I gotta say, I am thoroughly impressed by this. This is HDR lighting, so it's not bloom.
Speak.
Damn. This is actually looking really good. Now let's go and see the Imperial City. Now, let's go to the Talos Plaza district. Yeah, there we go. Alright. The last time I got the biggest performance hit whenever I was here, so I should probably see what it will do. Holy shit. Holy shit. My ionite tweak actually worked. Okay. Okay, so this is actually very much playable.
What is it, citizen?
Now if I set this to medium settings, I could potentially get this to run at 60 FPS, if not better, on medium settings. I dare say I might even hit 90. If I decided to do that. This is looking so fucking good right now. Now, I am using a Razer Edge Wi-Fi edition. The Wi-Fi edition of the Razer Edge is advertised as a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. It is not. It is in fact a Snapdragon 888 that has been overclocked so that it can match the synthetic benchmarks of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. This has, I think, 6 gigabytes of RAM, I believe. LPDDR5. And it has approximately 100 to 90 gigabytes worth of internal storage, expandable up to 2 terabytes, I believe. Don't quote me on it. I'm doing this out of just memory. But yeah, if I was on a modern device, flagship performance, flagship chipset, this right now would probably be running at a consistent 60 FPS on these settings without any dips anywhere, considering that the Snapdragon 888 is significantly less potent than even the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and they have now recently come up with the Gen 3. Now, the way I have set up this controller, Winlator itself does have controller support, although with the Razer Edge, the way it works, or rather, the way it doesn't work, if you try to set it up through the Winlator app, it will immediately crash whenever you try to load it in. It will not get past the Bethesda Softworks screen. And if you do the controller setup after you've launched the game, whenever you go through a load door, you will crash. Now, I do not know why, but for some reason, when I do the virtual controller, and I do touchscreen controls, the controllers work perfectly. It's as if I'm actually playing on a console with PC-level graphics.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Man, you look like a goddamn fairy, man.
Hello there.
Hello there. Yeah, this is looking really, really nice. Now, I have modded this game. I'm running with a the unofficial patch, and I'm running with a 4GB patch enabled for this. I am also planning to mod it a little bit further, perhaps graphically. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with this. But I'm gonna keep playing with it. I'm gonna keep messing with this because this is actually looking really promising. Now, I did force Oblivion to use multiple threads. I believe I set it to 6 threads. So Oblivion has been forced to use multiple cores because, as we all know, Oblivion does not, and I repeat, Oblivion does not like using multiple cores. Now, as to why, fuck if I know. I do not know why Oblivion behaves like this. I'm not an expert on the engine, but it just doesn't like it. But I have configured within the INI file that it is now forced to do just that. And it is doing it fairly decently, I must say. This actually did improve my performance significantly. The last time I was here, my preset was lower, and I was getting more dips in my FPS. Now I am getting rather consistent performance. Now, because this is an 8-core processor, I may actually gain a little bit more performance if I increase the thread count all the way up to 8 or even higher.